Hey there, Latrice Murphy here, and today I'm excited to be sharing another idea with you using Mayarts ribbon. I haven't done a video in a while, so I'm really stoked about sharing some more ideas with you guys as a Mayarts design team member. If you want to, you can visit me on my regular website. It's www.latricemurphydesign.com, and I will link that for you below. But let's get started on our project today. Today I have this, I got this from Blitsy.com. It's the EK Tools bow making set. And when I saw this, I thought it was pretty interesting because, first of all, it's Christmas coming up. And I always end up buying those Mylar bows at like Target or whatever, or the dollar store, and they get crushed. Even when we stack our presents in the car to go visit family, they just get totally crushed and they don't stay nice and fluffy. So when I saw this, it was a great price, first of all, and it came with a set of 3, so that was really the big seller. Plus I was previously on the design team, so I have literally hundreds of spools of ribbon at my house. This is one of my favorites. This one is the, I think it's the Chevron series, but it's the 382-3414. So it's 3/4 of an inch thick. So I really like this, and it's a nice thick ribbon. It's very sturdy. So I've made a few bows, and I will put that below in the blog post, photos of the 3 different sizes. But today we're going to make a large bow using this ribbon here. So in this set, you get instructions, and then let's just pour it all out here. And I've done a few practice ones, so I've got some bits and pieces in here. But you get the 3 different sizes. So you get your large, your medium, and your small. We're going to work with the large one. And then I did follow the instructions for the first one. Super easy to do. One thing I want to say is that this bow maker is actually made to work with paper. So what you would do is you would cut your strips of paper to whatever sizes would go with these different sizes of bow makers. This one is, this fits a 3/4 inch ribbon, but it also, you can do something smaller, so there's a little slot there. And this one fits like a 1/2 inch ribbon. So you can see the slot on this one is a lot smaller than the one that we're going to use today. So you can see those 2 slots are a lot different in size. But I love this big one. So just to really tell you the instructions real quick. You get these little brads, and then you get these backers. These are like stickers that go on the back to hold what would be paper, but I thought, why couldn't I use that for ribbon, right? So here's what you do. You put this little, I'm going to zoom in a little bit if I can. There we go. So I have this little brad, and it's kind of like a little cross T brad, so it's a little different than, when I say brad, a little bit different than our normal brads that we're used to as crafters. And it snaps right in the center here. So you can see that. It's in the middle there. And then you just unwind your ribbon, and you stick it through the loop here, and you leave about 3 inches hanging off. Now when I first did it, I wasn't sure if my brad would stick through the ribbon or not, but as I went on and did more, I did find that the brad will puncture certain ribbons just fine without having to go back and use my scissors to snip them. So I literally just take that and let it puncture my ribbon. Okay, so there. Alright, sorry. Alright, so I've put that first loop through, and on here there are also arrows. So I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it out of the light here. Okay, so you can see this tells you number 1. and then it goes around to the different arrows. So you take this and you wrap it, and this little hook stops it, and then you wrap it this way, and then we go back through the middle. I'm going to sit it down for a second here. Alright, so that was easier. So then you go back through the middle and you head over to number 2. Alright, so you see that's number 2. So I'm just going to keep wrapping this so you guys can see it. Now, in the instructions it also said for a fuller bow, do 3 loops each. I did a couple with just 2, and I definitely liked it better with the 3 loops. So I'm going to speed along so you guys don't have to watch me do all the looping, and I will come back and show you guys what the next step is. Alright, so now I'm on my last loop. I'm going to puncture that in. Now I went around each loop 3 times, so you can see here that each loop has 3 layers of ribbon there. Alright, so now what I want to do is trim this off. I put my last loop through that brad, trim that off. Alright, so now we have what looks like a star shape there. And then you want to take your brad and open it up and just close your brad around all that ribbon. I'm going to use my scissors here. There we go. So then you close your brad around all that ribbon. That holds it nice and tight. Alright, so now we have this little backer sticker that you peel out, and all you do, it's literally just a sticker. So even if you don't have these or you run out of them, you can definitely just, if you have like white sticker paper, you can definitely just use white sticker paper or anything. You could just put some adhesive on the back of a punch circle, which would work perfectly. So I'm just literally going to put that on the back, and that just holds it in place, and then you can put adhesive on this to attach it to a package, to a card, whatever you want to put it on. Alright, so another reason I thought the ribbon would be better is as I continued to read the instructions, it said that at this point you're supposed to bend these little arms of each star point on this ribbon maker, or this bow maker, and try not to tear your paper getting it off. So I was like, I think that ribbon isn't going to tear, and it would be so much easier. So this really worked out really perfect for using the ribbon. So I literally just go around and peel it off. Peel off each arm, and then you can peel the tail out of that loop. Okay, you can pull your brad out of that, and then we're done. We're done with that. So then, now you have, this is the bottom side of the brad, but this is actually the top of the bow. So what you want to do is make one more loop around in the center. Okay, and I'm just looping this around, puncturing that through the ribbon. Okay, and then I'm going to use my scissors again. My nails are like super weak. To open up that brad on the bottom, just like that. And if you need to trim off any more of that ribbon, I just trim it off real quick, twist that a little bit. So then now that's your center loop. Alright, so for the rest, we got to peel them apart. So all you do is peel them apart, peel them apart, peel them apart. And then you can kind of twist it if you need to make the bow so that all of the loops aren't stacked. So I'm just peeling these apart. So now that's if I just was gonna be like, I'm done. Really pretty, right? But I grab a hold of that little brad in the middle, and I give it a little twist. And then I'm going to twist that one that way so that they're not all right on top of each other. And then there you have like an awesome, awesome bow. I mean, I couldn't even believe how awesome it worked with the ribbon and all the layers. Look at this. I love it. So all you have to do is put whatever you want on the back, throw that on a gift, and you're done. So I will post the instructions that I did through the video down below, as well as this ribbon, link to the ribbon resource website where you can purchase it yourself. It does come in a lot of colors. I just love this. It reminds me of candy cane stripes, so that's why I use this one. And then I will also link if the bow maker is still available, and you guys can check out that as well. But definitely get over to the website and get some of this ribbon so that you can make a bunch of bows in time for the holidays. Super fast. Like, I made like 6 or 7 in just a few minutes because I needed them to put on some flower bouquets. So I actually put them on some flower bouquets with some other lace ribbon from May Arts. And the girls thought it was so fun. So now I think, I'm like, if I can get this, like, this won't even crush. Like, even if it's flat, you can just fluff it up and it's done. Like, I love that it won't go flat. And then even if you give it to people you know, like my family members kind of know me by now, and they know there are certain things that I keep, and they might even just give you those bows back, or they can use it the next year on their gifts. So I hope that you've been inspired by my bow making tutorial. Definitely check out the blog and for so many more ideas on using May Arts ribbon, and thank you so much for visiting. Bye.